How do you know him?
Well, Livy, it seems your friend is causing quite a stir in town.
Well, how?
By murdering people.
Now, you probably have a lot of questions after seeing me like that.
Are you a vampire?
Not yet. There's different stages, but I'm well on my way to becoming.
No, stop. There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
Allison, you saw the things. It's not like I have like a bad dentist.
But Jack, zombies and vampires and stuff like that, it just doesn't exist. It doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But not anymore. That kind of evil is very much alive. Right here in Port Charles. Right inside me too. Almost done.
You could say that again.
What's up with you?
Nothing.
For a minute there, I thought you were trying to kiss me. And you know you don't want to go there.
Don't be silly. Look, thanks for the help and all, but I think you should go now.
Okay. Well, look, make sure you just lock up, okay? And don't let anybody in that you don't know.
Yeah, okay. Thanks. Okay, bye. What happened to me? Why couldn't I do it?
Good question.
Caleb, I'm so sorry.
And I am so disappointed in you. Your first big test, and you blew it. Now what am I going to do with you?
There must be a mistake. No way is Caleb a murderer.
Well, he's a suspect, Livy. Given that he was the last one seen with one of the victims, that doesn't exactly inspire confidence.
Well, that doesn't prove anything.
I think this Caleb is the guy who came to the lighthouse looking for you.
He did?
Yes, he did, and he gave me the heebie-jeebies. I couldn't let him in. I wouldn't.
Well, there. That proves he's not dangerous.
How?
Ow, if he were some crazed stalker killer, he would have let himself inside. I swear to God, he's really very sweet. He's always been a perfect gentleman with me.
Oh, boy, that's what they always say about serial killers. You know, the perfect gentlemen. They always smile and tell me good morning. And meanwhile, they're digging up body parts in their backyard.
Livy, I don't think you realize how serious this could be. Now, how did you meet this man?
At the river. I was upset, and he came to talk to me, and he actually made me feel a lot better. And he said that we had a future together.
Livy, really, what makes you think that this guy is so harmless?
Because if he were gonna kill me or hurt me, he would have done it by now. He's really very sweet.
You're not falling in love with this guy, are you?
No, I love Jack. I just can't get Caleb off of my mind, and that scares me.
And for good reason. He may have murdered 3 people, Livy. He's not exactly good relationship material. Do you know what I mean?
Dad, I told you Caleb would never hurt me.
I'm just going to call the police and tell them there's a lunatic after my daughter.
And I'm going to tell them that you are overreacting.
Okay, wait. Livy, just a minute. Listen to what you just told us. Your feelings for this Caleb scare you. And now, after everything we've told you about what we suspect about him, you are still protecting him, defending him. What kind of hold does Caleb have over you?
Jamal is supplying Jack with blood from the hospital, and that's a no-no. I gave you specific instructions.
I understand that.
What part of turn him on didn't you understand? You just open a vein and bite. It's hardly rocket science.
Look, I got Jamal here. I was really looking forward to feeding on him, turning him into one of us.
But you didn't. Have you been snacking between meals?
No, it felt wrong. Look, I swear I will do better next time.
You have so much potential, my sweet. But you're no good to me if you can't do what you're told. I don't know. Maybe I made a mistake with you.
This would explain how you came back from the dead and all. I cannot believe that I am seeing this.
Yeah, try living it. I keep thinking it's some kind of crazy dream.
This would explain where you're getting all of your Superman strength from. Jack? Jack, are you all right? Are you?
Whatever you're thinking, Allison, believe me, I've already thought worse.
Jack, I think that you are in pain and you're hurt. Look at me. Do you know how this happened?
It was the night I went camping with Livy.
Oh, right. And she couldn't find you and she was scared.
That's when I was attacked.
So that would explain why you're sick all the time. And why Jamal is all of a sudden reading all of these vampire books. He knows, doesn't he? Jamal knows about all of
He
this.
kind of found out on his own by seeing the grave and seeing me do a few inhuman stunts.
I can't believe he wouldn't tell me. Like, keep this from me. I could have helped you somehow.
Allison, I asked him to. I didn't want anybody to know. When this thing happened, it totally freaked me out. And I was ashamed. And I didn't think you could handle this.
Jack, I know that everybody thinks that I am some airhead, okay, who only thinks about myself and where to get the best manicure from. Okay, but I am not that girl anymore. Since I have been with Jamal, I've learned how to sacrifice and really appreciate life, every single drop of it. But mostly, I've learned how to fight for my friends and the people that I love. And you are one of those people.
That really means a lot that you'd stick by me.
Okay, wait, you said earlier that you're becoming a vampire. But, I mean, you've got, like, the fangs and the strength and all of that, but you're not one yet, so maybe there is still hope.
Well, I don't officially get my vampire badge until I feed off a living person.
Oh, my God. Until you kill someone.
And I haven't fed in a while. And I'm hungry as hell. I need to eat some.
Okay, Jack. Just one question. Are you gonna bite me?
Okay, Charlie. Time. Let me make it up to you. I'll do anything you ask.
You sure you didn't fail deliberately? Because you knew turning Jamal would bring me closer to Olivia?
No. I admit I want to be the only one. What woman doesn't? But I understand why Olivia is so important to you. And to the family you want to start.
You get me closer to Olivia, and you'll always be one of my favorites.
I'll help you. Just say you forgive me.
I've always been a sucker for pretty throws. I'll forgive you this time. But if you screw up one more time...
Show me you forgive me. Show me.
All I'm trying to tell you is Caleb is not a bad person and certainly not a murderer.
What more do you want from me?
I want you to stay away from him. I want you to run screaming down the street the next time you see his face.
I can't promise you that.
I understand he's hypnotic and he's charming, but that's what serial killers are like. They use their charm to lure their victims into a false sense of security, and by then it's too late.
Well, you think I'm that gullible?
Okay, wait. Deep breath, everybody, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Never mind. Listen, wouldn't it be fair maybe if you just stayed away from the guy until we had a chance to check him out, huh?
I'm not sure I can.
All right, fine, Livy. I've tried reasoning with you, but it's not working. I'm forbidding you from seeing this, Caleb.
You can't!
If I have to handcuff you to my side, I will.
Dad, I'm an adult, remember? I will do what I want.
Do you know what scares me, Livy? The fact that you're so insistent about this man.
You know what time it is? It's a timeout time. Timeout for you. Excuse us just for a second.
What is with my normally sensible daughter?
No, what is with you? Doc, this is psychology 101. The more you pull and push her away from the guy, the more you're pushing her right into his arms. And Doc, the more you're scaring her away from you.
Did I ask for your opinion, Lucy? She's my daughter. I'll handle it.
Okay, fine. Be a big fat jerk, but you're destroying the relationship you worked so hard to build with her.
If it means keeping her safe, so be it.
What do you think you're gonna do? She said it. She's an adult, not a child. You can't lock her away in some room like Rapunzel.
Well, this situation calls for desperate measures, and I'm taking them.
No, Allison. I haven't fed my body anyone.
Okay, but you have been drinking blood, right?
Yeah, not one of my better moments, but yeah, Jamal keeps getting blood from the blood bank.
God, Jack, what you must be going through. I mean, the fear and the pain. No wonder you've been losing it.
I thought I had it under control. And tonight, when I was with Libby in bed, the most humiliating thing happened to me.
Oh my God, you couldn't.
No.
Oh.
My fangs came out for the first time with Libby.
Yeah, I guess that kind of ruins the romance a little bit. Well, did she see them?
No, I got out of there before she saw. But Allison, Libby must hate me right now. And it breaks my heart to keep pushing her away. To see that look on her face.
Look, Jack, Livy has been torturing herself, trying to figure out what is going on with you. You have to tell her.
No, I'm only going to put her in danger if I do that.
From you? But you love her.
From Caleb.
What does he have to do with it? He's just some whack job that has the hots for her.
He's the guy who bit me in the woods.
Whoa. The guy who has a crush on Livy is a vampire?
The main guy. And he wants Libby.
You knew about this the entire time? That Caleb is not only creepy, but he's eternally creepy, and you didn't say anything to Livy? Has being a vampire made you stupid?
Sally. Jack was freaking out about something. I was going to find him. Oh, he's probably tripping because I'm late with the blood delivery. Dude's hungry and he's with Allie.
You again. I'm gonna start insisting you wear a bell. Get used to seeing a lot of me. You're really starting to cramp my style, bro. How'd you find me this time? You'll never be far from me, Caleb. I'm gonna keep tabs on you, whether you like it or not. Hey, fine. You know, I love an audience. Wait a minute, shouldn't you be on your knees somewhere? I'm not gonna let you ruin any more lives. Even if I have to follow you for the rest of your life. You controlled me once. Those days are over. stronger than you. And if you challenge me, I promise you, it'll be the biggest mistake of your life.
Caleb, what are you, a serial killer or a Don Juan?
It's just that they're so hypnotic and seductive. That's the mark of a true vampire.
Hey, whoa. Sorry, I was watching this earlier. I was.
Lady, I was here first.
Well, you know what? Reading is much better for you. This is bad for you. Go find a book. Go get some candy or find your mom.
Never forget, vampires can't force their way in. They must always be invited. Remember that. To keep safe, my darling Constantina.
Caleb is a vampire.
Hey, Good, sorry about what happened before. I know you're only trying to look out for me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, too. Listen, Livy, you need to understand that I have personal experience with this kind of thing. And if I'm right, you can't just be gallivanting around with a neighborhood stalker.
You can't dictate my life. Who I see is my business. Now I'm leaving. Hey, Victor. You're just in time to help me convince my dad to back off.
Well, it would take a much better man than I, Livy. Besides, your father's already filled me in.
I just found you, Livy. You're my whole life. And I'm not taking chances with your safety.
You can't do this.
Livy, it'll give us a lot of time to get to know each other better.
You can't lock me up.
Livy, listen to me. This is for your own protection. This man, Caleb, attacked a very dear friend of mine who went into cardiac arrest after seeing a picture of him.
This isn't fair, Dad.
Part of being a father is protecting your children, even when they don't want you to.
No, I'm leaving, and you can't stop me.
No. You're going with Victor.
What, do you think I've snapped? And I don't know my own mind? Is that the kind of faith you have in me?
I think you need your family. It's the only place that you'll always be safe.
Dad, please don't do this to me right now.
I love you, Livy. I love you with all my heart. But I have to do this.
I hate you for this. I hate you.
You have got to tell Livy what is going on. Okay, Caleb is starting to pull her strings. She needs to know what she's up against, fangs and all.
And telling Livy will only scare her away. And I'm not losing her. Jamal and I'll figure out a way to get rid of Caleb before he gets to her.
What are you so worried about? Her being scared of Caleb or of you?
Allison, I saw the look on Jamal's face when he found out what I was. And I saw that same look on your face.
But Jack, you have to admit that it's a bit of a shock.
I couldn't stand seeing that fear, that disgust in Livy's eyes. I love her way too much. And I'm afraid if she finds out what I am, she's gonna hate me forever.
Jack, give Livy some credit. I know that you're scared, but Livy loves you. She knows who you are inside. That will not change.
We can't do this to her.
Caleb is starting to get to her. The only reason why she isn't turning to him is because of her love for you. Her love is very real. You've got to believe that.
I hope you're right.
I know I am. I would bet on love any day.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles, Tainted Love.
Next, Port Charles.
Are you checking up on Michael? Why?
Because I don't trust him.
What if we are dealing with a vampire?
Jamal, what are you doing? Stop it!